Mama told me I'm the prince.
So today something very crazy happened to me, at least in my opinion. Very eye-opening, and I don't know, it's just those things that make you realize that you've actually made progress, that you've actually, you're in a much different place than you were 5 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. And the fact that, if you stay consistent with things and you literally have goals and you aim to them and you don't like deviate away from them, you can achieve anything you want. So before we get into the sauce of the video, welcome to the channel. If you're brand new, Sebas Bedoya here. I share anything from lifestyle to, traveling, to business, to how to make money from home, to, how to make your life better in a way, and just share my life, inspire whatever it is that you guys want to see it as. So this video is a bit different than the ones I usually post. I mean, my content has a lot of variety, so it's not like there's anything specific I talk about. But I've never really talked about, I don't know, something personal like this, and it's nothing deep, nothing crazy, but I don't know, it just seemed crazy to me how what I'm gonna talk about happened today and not like a month from now or like something. So before we jump into the video, if you guys do enjoy the content and find value in it, get inspired, whatever, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, join the family. Let's hit 30,000. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And yeah, so let's jump straight into the video. It's a very quick video, just sharing something that happened to me today, and let's get it. As I've talked about in the channel before, you guys know that whatever it is that I'm doing, business, being able to work, to travel, do events, get into the music thing and all, like the music industry and all these things I talk about, they're not something I recently I want to do that. It's something that I wanted to do since I was 12, 11, probably even younger. The traveling thing, ever since I can remember, that's one thing that I've looked up to, admire people that do that. The music industry, being part of it, it's something that as long as I can remember as well. Obviously, back then I wanted to be, a singer, rapper, whatever it is, just like the rock star in the picture, but I don't have the talent for that. So, as close as I could get is do like management, events, which is still super cool to me. I love being in control. I love being able to create things that people enjoy and just, be able to create something and then watch it grow. So these are all things that I've had in the back of my mind for the longest, that I've told my closest friends, I want to do this, at some point I want to be famous, and it's not just about being famous and everything, but it's just about proving myself that I was able to accomplish everything I've said. So, I have friends back in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, that I literally tell them, I want to be famous, I didn't know for what then, because, there's a lot of things I tried Vine, I tried a bunch of things, but the point wasn't about being famous, it was just about having the freedom to travel. Because if you think about it, when you see someone famous, you see someone with money, they do whatever they want. They travel, they help their families, they just live a completely different life than what most people live. And it just seems so fun to me. But the fact that I'd be able to help my family, be able to travel whenever, which is something I emphasize a lot, as you guys can tell, be able to just have freedom overall, like freedom to do whatever you want. It's something I've always admired and something I've always wanted. And I told myself since since as long as I can remember, I'm gonna figure out a way to do it, and I'm gonna go do it. And obviously, when I was 11 and when I was 12, I wasn't thinking, I'm gonna start drop shipping, then I'm gonna do YouTube, and then I'm gonna build myself up to a point. Obviously, that wasn't around. I didn't even know about it. Probably was around. There was probably people doing it on eBay, but it didn't even cross my mind. So getting to the point, I've always told my closest friends my goals, and I want to be able to do this, I want to be able to do that. And I text them, whatever, I text them, we'd have conversations, because most of my friends have the same, we're probably friends because we have the same mentality and we share a lot of the same ambitions. So a lot of the things we see, we probably do it through a different industry, so not through the same thing, but our end goals tend to overlap. So it's fine talking about it, we understand each other and everything. So back in 2015, as you guys will see the screenshot, I told one of my closest friends, Manny, you saw him from Italy in the vlogs. I told them, I want to be able to just have an event in LA, have the platform to be able to create an event, have people go to it, and just, be able to do it. Just be able to have an event in LA and have people come out, and for that to be my lifestyle, I don't know what the event was going to be about when they said it. I could have been a rapper, and it could have been a rapping event. I could have been doing music events already. So it really didn't have a specific background to the event, but I just said I want to be able to have an event in LA. and just fly out and have my event. So obviously I did not remember I had said that to him. I did screenshot it and saved it on my notes back in 2015, as you guys can see in the screenshot, the date and everything. But obviously, I mean, 3 years later, I completely forgot about that. That wasn't even in the back of my head. And today, I was going through my notes. I don't even know why. Like, it's so weird because it's literally a week before the LA event, and I haven't gone on those notes probably since that day. Like, I don't even, like, there was a lot of things there that I didn't even remember seeing or remember writing, and it was there. So out of nowhere, I don't even know why I started going through my notes. And I'm going through my notes, you know, I'm scrolling, and then I see like a picture message. So I click on it and I start reading it, and I blur the other things out because they're irrelevant. It's just, you know, random shit. But one thing that stood out to me as soon as I saw it was, I want to have an event in LA. And when I saw that and realized that I'm having one in a week, it just seems so crazy to me, because yes, I'm doing the events and it's cool and everything, but I hadn't really grasped, you know, the I don't know, the how big it is to me, the fact that I'm able to be doing things that I dreamt about years ago. You know, if I would have told myself a year ago, even a year ago, that's not even that long ago, I was starting dropshipping a year ago, that a year later I was gonna be able to have events, meet crazy people. I mean, from the Miami event, I made friends. You know, I'm texting a couple of them, great people that have similar goals. And it's not about, you know, pull up to the event, we talk, and that's it. Like, the fact that I'm able to make connections, even network myself with people I'm meeting, and, you know, just create bonds, create connections with people with similar goals. It's what it's all about for me. And the fact that, you know, I'm able to do these events, travel, meet different cultures potentially. So quick little change of setting, had to leave the house. But point is, you know, it's crazy how, you know, you can manifest things. The fact that I said that, you know, 3 years ago, and 3 years later I'm actually able to accomplish it. And what's really crazy to me is that I ran into that screenshot literally a week before my LA event. So I haven't checked my notes, and, you know, I probably since then, and then I check it right before the thing that I talked about happened. So I mean, I guess moral of the story is, you know, you can manifest things if you really believe in something and you really want it. As long as you put in the work, you trust the process, and, you know, you put your work into it, it's gonna happen eventually. You know, it took 3 years for what I said to actually, you know, happen, come into reality. And even if it takes, you know, a long time for you to achieve whatever you want, if that's really what's gonna make you happy, rather than, you know, doing something else, just work for it. I mean, it could take time, but eventually you're gonna be happy at last, and that's what matters. So even if, you know, this applies to drop shipping, this applies to being an athlete, to being whatever it is that you want to do, like I always say, just trust the process, believe in yourself, put in the work, put in the hours, and eventually you'll be able to, you know, do whatever it is that you want to do. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video, and stay tuned for brand new content. Peace out.
You see him coming in the tents.